Everybody, welcome back to NotTFC episode 3 with me, Sid. So for those of you who caught the live stream or have got the footage, you know we moved from the hobo hole, which was over that way. I don't know whether it's still actually, yep, it's still there. We may as well actually remove that because you are done with. We've moved from there to here, and here is where we are going to build our base of operations. We have a little bit of work to do on the actual shape and structure of this, and the first thing I think we need to think about is over here I want a tower. Very simple. Oh, I've got a whole load of netherrack and stuff I need to put away from, I haven't actually done my inventory since we... So yeah, the hobo hole is even more holy. Got this lovely blazing wood as well, which is intriguing. I do love it when there's things that I'm not familiar with or not entirely sure how they are going to function for us. Like that can go away. We'll keep you. We really could do with some slightly different food as well. I'm going to take one of those for now. And what else have we got? A bit of monster jerky. I suppose we could make, let's have a look, we'll use that, then we can make that into, what can we make it into? We'll probably make it into dough. We can make it into gravy. Gravy, one of my favourite things actually. I love gravy. It's, I don't know, don't ask me why, I just do. Mixing bowl, you need the salt, don't you? Salt is, we got far too much of that to faff around. Far too many things to be doing to be faffing around with that stuff for the time being. But we have got an onion, so that'll tide us over, I think. Yeah. Right, what I did want is I made some of those. I've got some more of that, and we've got a chisel. So the way I envisage this working is I think we are going to have, off of this structure here, I think we're going to have a tower, and I'm going to just come around here. Actually, I'm going to come around one there and do that. Don't think it's going to be a particularly huge tower. Well, in terms of nothing's going to be huge. I do have to kind of try and keep this this build. What's the word I'm looking for? Grounded in reality a little bit, because otherwise this build is just gonna go crazy, and we're not going to be able to complete it within the constraints of the series. So you got the tower there. Do I want to? I think I might make this a bit bigger though. We got iron, so it's not an issue. But it's got, yeah, hang on. It's got to go to there. I don't know why I broke that, because I need to place it again. And then we'll do that and maybe come out. This is going to be one of the main structures of the keep, so that's actually wrong. This has come all completely wrong. Come here, give me. Love that magnetic effect. Let's come out to there and then do one like that. And then we'll try it bigger. Yeah. I think that, and then we'll go with a 5 here, that will work. And that gives me a good sized tower to base off. Yeah, that works. We're going there. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. And 2, and I mean the tower's going to actually be almost all of the keep, but because I'm doing a Mott and Bailey style, I will use the word style because I don't think it's ever, you know, no one would ever say that this is actually a genuine historical design or anything, because it's not. 3, 4, 5. This shouldn't be too bad a job to... I get a potato then. Cool. That must be from Forage Craft. That's definitely feels like a thing that Forage Craft would add. Hup. We'll leave you. You can come off and come to there. And yeah. So we're going to have a keep up here, which is going to be our main dwelling. We'll have the big tower. We'll have the curtain wall will come around, probably around and in, following this hill. I may build it up a little bit in places, and coming all the way around there. And at the exit point here, which will probably be, let's see, around about here, we'll be down into the main area of the villagers, the inhabitants, if you like. 3, 4, 5, and then 2, and then a 3, and a... Right, so that brings us down to here. I'm going to just quickly hammer this out. Now, I'm tempted, because while we've got lots of iron on the map, and we have got lots of, lots of things, you know, including iron and stuff on the map. I'm going to leave that there as well for now. I am tempted to, if I can find the relevant bits, grab one of you. I should have a stick. I could do with a few more, but, you know, since when can you not use more sticks? Where are all my sticks? We'll take some of those. Have I got them over here? No. They're somewhere. And they're not there. So, and we shall grab a little bit more of that and a bit of this. And I want to make a, let's have a look. There is a flint shovel. Not the, well, it's as simple as that. We didn't even need the string. That's advantageous. Sleep. So obviously one of my objectives is to move out of this pit of you know, discountness as soon as humanly possible, and to do that we're going to need to get some building done. I'm just making sure we're clear. We are. So we shall. Interested to see actually how long this lasts as a tool. What do you get then? A poisonous potato. Great. What can you do with poisonous potatoes? You can make slot buckets. And that's just about it. Okay, fine. So this is going to be the first thing we need to get in. A nice big tower, and then there'll be a wall, as I say, a curtain wall going round, and we'll take it from there. Now I'm just going to try and get a wee bit of this. Doug, I am finding all sorts of stuff, aren't I? I don't know why, but I am. What have we got there? Yeah, I'll get a bit more of this done. Be back with you in a moment. Alright, well, we now have a plan. So this is the shape. Now we're going to have the doorway for here is going to be here, I think. This is the entrance. We're going to have a little tower over here, which will probably access from the wall somehow. I haven't decided yet. And then what we'll do is from here to here will be, if we just come out like this perhaps. Now can I don't think I can get out if I block that off, but that's 1, 2, 3. We'll leave 3 in the middle. That can't be right. Have I done something wrong here? 2 and... No, that's right. So that will come to there. Yeah, because I did it odds and not even. So this would be the main keep hall. I've just realised I've left a spawnable spot there. Every single facing of this is now... Oh, I'm there. There's at least 2 blocks. So as long as there is nothing spawnable in here, nothing can get up to us except spiders. And for entrance, currently, it's just a hop and a ladder climb. So that's what we got so far. And we probably just want to bat all of these out as well, just because we don't want them. And that. Now this is going to be the main, one of the main structures, as is that. So between these two items, this will form a lot of our infrastructure. And one of the biggest problems I'm hitting with this build, straight off the bat, is cobble, because we're not getting the cobble that we would normally get from mining and strip mining and caving. So normally when you play Minecraft, obviously you go caving, you run around, you find your ores, you do your thing, and you know, you have a load of cobble left over, and even though you probably dump a whole load of that in the process, you, how do I put this, you don't always use it all. You know, you are, I'm just going to repair my pick because it's looking a little bit worse for wear, and yeah, you don't use it all. Now we have in our research queue wanting to do chemistry, and the item that we need for that is 32 redstone. We only have 30 redstone, and we have no cinnabar deposits on record. This thing has got 2 modifiers. Damn you, I'm going to have to make another pick for this, aren't I? Yeah. Unless, I wonder whether I can, yeah. Let's worry about that in a little while. First thing first, we need to chop down these trees, clear them, clear these off the island, because I don't want those, especially this one, because it's got a, this is actually making a spawnable spot beneath it. Come on, gimme. Yeah, iron trees for some reason are, the leaves are not, they're opaque. So we'll have this one. What I want is sticks, which is why I'm chopping the trees down, because I need to make more ladders, because we're going to go out and we are going to find lapis. I say find lapis, we've already found lapis. We're going to, okay, that's fine. If any chickens come across, they'll find that. Yeah, lapis is going to be important for my next plan. So we'll get on with that and be back in a mo. Alright, I've just come down to this hematite reserve that we found, and I've just dug up the remaining 24 pieces, which is only 48 ingots, so that was a bit disappointing. In fact, we should jump in here and remove that, because that's no longer the case, but we're not sure. We've got limonite all over the place, and other stuff. So what do we need to do? Well, I think we're going to need to do several things. We are going to need to get this lapis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block you off. That's done with, and we're going to come over to this chunk here, and it is this chunk here, and we'll start with the middle. So there's lapis here, a bit there, bit there. So if we start here and run the same, I should actually stand on the middle, otherwise there's very little point to doing this particular maneuver. Then we should be able to get down, well, we were at about 64, so as long as we don't go down to level 4, then we are okay. And we will need this. I'll put the lapis and that away, as well as these blocks, just to keep some space. Where's my prospector's pick? I expect this will be lower because it's lapis, so it should be at kind of lapis depths, I hope, anyway. Slate. So yeah, we've got lapis to find. The other things I would like to get is where are we? Yeah, again, didn't expect anything, but there you go. What are we at? 40. I'm trying to think what depth lapis is. It's something like below 32 or so. So we'll continue down until we're at about 30 now. Let's have a look. Nothing. 25, 24. Let's go down to 20 and try. Again, there is no science. There, down. So we're going to want lapis, and then I think we're probably, here we go, we found it. And we've also, by the looks of it, or sounds of it, found lava. So we probably need to make sure we don't also come out underneath our exit strategy here. Otherwise we could be in trouble. Some there. What else we got? So it should be mineable with this. It is, and we get, wow, we get a lot from it as well. Good, we're going to need it. Right, so I can grab the lapis, and that's a doable thing. So I will get on with that, and again I will be back with you in a mo. Alright, we've done this lapis. Whoops, if I can find the way out. This lapis reserve here is mined out, so we shall clear it from the map. Just noticed something, because we're here over this thing. There's another one of those things over here in this Forest of Doom, which I'm not going to go and jump straight into because it's in the middle of a Forest of Doom, but it's not that far from where we're based, so we might have to go and raid that at some point. Well, how much lapis did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just under 11 stacks from this lot. It's got to be said, when you find lapis in geolysis, you find lapis and it doesn't muck around or stint. Now, in this case, I've mined it completely out and removed it from the map, so we can just close this off and forget about it. Well, I use the word forget about it loosely to, you know, obviously we don't want to forget about it too much. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's 9 for that. Okay. Well, we'll make flints then, shall we? That's always better, and we'll throw that one away. There you go. We'll keep the sand. The sand is probably more useful to me in the long run than copper. I'm going to just do that, just so if I do decide to inadvertently or inexplicably dive off the edge, then I don't, you know, fall too far. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Right, so we are with lapis. The other thing we are going to need is a quick meerkat around. Yeah, we're good. We'll close that off. We need to make, I think, bronze is our next mission. And if we have a look at bronze, bronze, we need to get tin and copper. So tin is sphalerite. Well, sphalerite is zinc, I think. I think it's zinc. It rhymes. Copper is definitely there, though. We've got copper over there, and we have got T-light, which I'm positive is tin. That T-light is fairly high up, though, so we may need to chop a tree down or something. And we can probably get rid of that possible home thing as well. Did I not have more T-light kicking around somewhere? I'm sure I did. Yeah, over there, which is, yeah, not a million miles away from home, but this is closer. Copper and that is in that direction. So we're going to eat, and if I cross a slime island, I want to, how do I put this? I want to murder some slimes. There's a reason that I want to murder slimes, and which was told to me on stream. So when we get past those, we're going to see if we can't kill a few slimes on the way. Not so much for the tool rods and things, although we may go down that route eventually, but there's another reason for wanting them. So yeah, I'm going to carry on over this way. I'll keep my eyes open for any deposits of, because it's so easy to miss these things. Even the desert, it's easy to miss them. I mean, there's a lot of noise. Even in the desert, there's noise with all these plants and the likes. For example, here, what is this? This is coal, I think, is it? Galana. All right. J. New. Oh, damn. Back in a mo. Alright, this is where we found the copper. It's an azurite sample, which is a copper cluster. This is the middle of the cluster here. There appears to be quite, I mean, we've got 10 copper ingots there, so we could do this without actually even having to dig down. Make that 11, 12 even. That's 14 ingots worth with the smeltery. So we could, in theory, do this without having to dig, but where's the fun in that? We will need the prospector's pick, however. I'm not sure what depth this is going to actually appear at, and I haven't got the book on me, which is a foolish thing. I should get a book and get it sorted sooner rather than later, but there you go. We can't think of everything. What I can do is put some torches though, because this is a bit dark down here. So yeah, we need the copper. We're going to find the tin after that, and what am I at now? 56. Nope. Carry on. We'll find the tin, and then we can get a new pick made. And this pick is going to be fairly important, because this pick is going to hopefully sort out our redstone problem. Hopefully. Still no sign of this copper though. Anyway, I'm going to continue on down, and I will see you in a little while. Alright, so fortunately copper occurs in massive veins. I've got 55. I'm going to make it 64, a full stack of copper, because I might as well while I'm here. But I don't need to mine out this entire cluster, so that should be 60. Yeah, and then we'll take out these few here, and that should take us to a nice clear 64 stack of, which should be more than enough for what we need right now. And then we're going to, for this one, we're going to come in on J, and we are going to edit this and make it a copper mine. And say, and I'll put it on in red just so I can see it on the map easily. Well, I would do if that actually updated, but we're going to ladder this one because I want to be able to get in and out of here. So yeah, that's the thing. And then we're going to go and find the tin, and then we should be good to move on with my plans. So let me just get out of here, and I'll move over to where the tea light is, and yeah, again we shall be back in a mo. Call me curious, but I want to know what happens if I try and chop one of these down. It's far enough away from the base, I'm not going to worry if I have to actually. Well, no, I will worry. It'll play on my mind. This is going to take a while, I think, though, because I need to find a, well, part of the design I've got in my mind for the castle, the Motte and Bailey, is that the Bailey will be a wooden wall structure using a bit of chisels and bits to work it up, and I need to decide what wood I want to use, and this would be, Jesus, that was a lot of wood, but you got no sticks from it, of course. And it nearly wiped out my axe, so let's not do that again for a while. Okay. Well, I'm impressed. Maybe I should get a felling axe. I was wondering whether there was a point to the felling axe, and I think there is. I think the point is that you probably wouldn't use quite as much durability. But that's fine. That will heal. And if it doesn't heal, I can always repair it. Let me just put that away. We'll stick these out of the way for the time being as well. Not bothered about those. Right, yeah, tea light. Back in a moment. Alright, well, we just come down and we have encountered this friendly little devil, which I would have rather not encountered, but easily done because we have got a mine shaft in here. And there's a tea light, or it's encountered the mine shaft. What's in there? Oh, I really could have done with those earlier. Right, let's sort that out. Let's dump the bird poo rock and the dirt and the sticks. Actually, I don't really need those. And we'll take the... I don't need those either. Yeah, that'll do us. And then we can put you away. And actually, I'm going to keep you out. You might be useful down here. And let's... I'm going to take that actually as well, because again it might be useful. That belongs in here. That goes on there along with that. Yeah, we'll put you in. I really don't want you at all. I don't want you. I will take you, however, and you. Okay, so if I can come down there a little bit, then I can possibly get rid of a little bit of this crap down here, can't I? And everybody's happy. Well, for a given value of happy anyway. And we found the tea light, which is great because that means I can run straight up there. Now what I do need to do is just come this way. I'm guessing that, yeah, this looks to be the end of the chunk, which is even better. Oops. Yeah. So again, I'll take some of this. I don't, if I remember rightly, what is bronze again? Let me just check. Is it 3 to 1 of copper to tin? Yes, so I don't need as much of the tin right now as I need as the copper, so I'll just grab a little bit of this because my pick is looking a little bit sorry for itself. We'll keep, obviously we've got, ooh, hello. It's taunting me. I may have to go after that in a moment as well. What we got there? 14. If I get 16, that should be more than enough, I think. And if I F7, we should be able to see. Yeah, let me. That's right. You ain't getting me, you nasty monsters. Right. He says, wanting to have a look now what he's just blocked off there. And we'll pop a torch down just to keep that bit there. What we got in here? Oh, iron. Take it. Don't mind if I do. Oh, redstone. Yeah, we need to make some space for this, don't we? Or at least get rid of some crap like that. But well, keep that. The gravel, I've got a lot of stuff that's not stacking, haven't I, as well? Yeah, that can go in. We'll have the redstone, we'll have all of those, the name tags, the bread. I'm not bothered about the beet seeds, but I will take the minecart. So we'll have you and you, we'll have the cart, have the chest. Let's get the hell out of here and get home. I've got no idea whether it's night time actually. That's probably a good point to check out as well. It's night time. So yeah, I'm going to do the same. We'll label this as a tea light mine. There's actually a couple of chunks worth of it here as well. So we'll go in here and go new. edit, and this is T-Light Mine, and we'll put it in red so it stands out, although obviously it doesn't on the map until I presumably reboot. Yeah, back home. See you in a bit. Alright, first things first then, we are going to make a start on I'll do a couple of tin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copper. That should work, I think. And then we need to go and get some casts. Wow, I left my door open. That was terribly of me. Terrible of me. And well, we'll pop you on, and you are going to eventually make me some things. Obviously, we'll process all of the ores eventually, but for now, we should be seeing some bronze coming in. So we'll do the next one. And the next one, I tried that. There's a slime island over there. They weren't playing. So what I am going to do, I think, while I'm here is I should have somewhere a few slime balls, and I should have a few of these drying racks. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. That's way too many. I've only got 5 things, but doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll do those. We'll let those dry out. Well, this is Q-King, and we got those 1 and 3, a third. Let me just put those in. That should then go through quite happily. I'll pop that in there because we've got all of that to process as well at some point. And we are, I think, yeah, we're going to want to make good tools, but this is, I just wanted to go with bronze for this one. For no reason other than I can. Could have gone with manual in, that would have been equally valid. Well, you're going to need a part builder. I can pop those. I can probably get away with popping, I don't think I need the stencil table desperately. We are going to make a, somewhere in one of these, there we go, bit of that. Don't know whether this is enough, we'll soon find out. A paper binding. And obviously we are going to want a tool rod, and we'll do that in wood. Because we can. And we should have, in our super duper little thing, a block and 7 ingots. So we'll do that. That's our bronze. Now we can take that out, and let's go and make this up right now. Pick. I don't know why. There's no particular reason to pick. Any tool would have done for this. This has got the advantage, so it's got a reasonable durability compared to iron, and it has dense and writable, so it has 4 modifiers. And we shall sleep. Wow, sleeping on the void here. It's almost like being on Skyblock. Right, we shall now take that, and we come into here, and we're going to grab you, and we are going to take this and this, and we are going to give you Fortune 1. That's our first. And then I'm going to take another 64, and we're going to do the same again. So what do you need? You need more, do you? Oh, you need 180 to get to Fortune 2. Just as well, we've got lots. Okay. Fortune 2, and it's got currently 192 of 360, so we need to put at least 2 stacks in. It's now got 256, it's not quite there. What does it need? 40. Glad. I am so glad that that was that geolysis is in this pack, because that made that considerably easier than it would have been. And that's now a Fortune 3 axe. So next stream, because I was going to say next episode, but it'll be next stream. We will be able to go and utilize that. So I need 16 of those to go in there. We need 2 of those, and we need 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this is important because this is the recipe that gives me the access to steel, which is the other alternative. We can use a steel steel tool heads and things. Steel is made with steel. We can make that with ancient warfare. We have to do it on a ancient crafting, the ancient crafting station with coal and iron and make steel. It's very cheap. But I don't know whether do we need to go. If I have a look at chemistry. Research, what do you open up there? Do you open up refining? Oh, research items. So yeah, it needs chemistry, and that will give us steel and things. So we need now to do refining is our final research. And to do refining, we need iron, gold, coal, and coal actually is one of the ones I haven't got. That's going to be a pig. I've not seen any coal either, so we're going to have to hunt for that. That's going to be a job. Yeah. How are these doing? Are they, oh, hello. Right. Jump boost, but more importantly, it's increased our dairy. Yeah, so if you do need dairy and you haven't got cattle, that's the way to go. Anyway, on that note, I think we shall call this an episode, and I'm going to sort my inventory out a wee bit and, you know, get myself put to rights. Yeah. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.